Welcome back to the channel. So today I've got the 2022 X4M competition in a new color, at least for the X4M, Marina Bay Blue, which I think first appeared on the X5M, made its way to the M5 as well. It's a very gorgeous blue. So again, one of my favorite blues. I think it's closest to San Marino blue that you can get without going individual. So it's only available on the X3M, X4M, X5 and X6M, and the M5 competition without an individual charge. You can also get it on other cars as long as you can get an individual color order in. It's getting harder to do for 22 model year. So pretty soon that closes. I believe the deadline is April 1st, and by the time this video posts, it's way past that. So take that as you will. You have to wait to 23 model year. So this is the LCI, or Life Cycle Impulse, or refresh in BMW speak, of the X4M competition. So this is the F98 chassis, based on the G02 X4, and a really redesigned front fascia. You can see the air dam's been updated. All those aerodynamic features are all true, so it's the Carwow stick of truth. It's going to pass that test pretty easily. So much more aggressive front fascia. So revised headlights as well as revised grille. I think it looks pretty damn good and aggressive, and headlights look really good. I like the LED halo lights on this one. We'll step over to the side here. And new wheels as well, at least for the 22. So these are style 892M wheels, and to me they look very similar to the 826M wheels on the M3 and M4. And we got our red calipers, so those are 6-piston calipers up front, single piston floating caliper in the rear. Red contrasts very nicely with the Marina Bay Blue. The wheels look top notch as well. So we're making our way to the back of the car. So we got our quad exhaust, the hallmark of BMW M, although I think that's going to find its way to other models. I've seen it, I think, on the soon-to-be released in the fall, the X1, which I think is coming with a 35 model, so an M35. So we got our tail lights, very classic L shape for BMW. X4M competition logo in black. Pretty sleek design, but I still think the X6M looks better. A little bit less awkward than the X4M. There are M mirror caps as well. So let's take a look on the inside and discuss options and pricing. Alright, so as you can see, we've got our Superman / Spider-Man spec, Sakhir Orange, which is really more of a orangish red than an orange. It is in merino leather, which is fantastic to the touch. Very comfy seats. Got our M logo on the headrest, or head restraint I should say. M stripes on the seat belt, of course. Very good leather. Got our manual crumb catcher as well. Steering wheel made up with the tricolor M stitching here. Alright, so let's take a look on the inside. Harman Kardon sound system, which is standard on the X4M. Got our familiar live cockpit look. This is the sports settings for the M mode. Now, just a note on the M mode, so it doesn't change anything really related to the driving. So we got 3 modes in M mode for the X4M competition. It's got street, which means all the driver assistance, including driver assistance and professional settings, all available for use. This is the sport mode, which reduces driver assistance. You can see a lot of our intelligent safety features have been reduced or turned off. You can tell that by the amber logo or circle around the car. And if you go to track mode, that turns off central display as well as all of the intelligent safety features. Doesn't change any of the driving dynamics. So let's take a look at the build sheet here. So the X4M competition starts at $73,400, the Marina Bay Blue paint, another $550. Sakhir Orange, black, extended leather, and merino included in the price. Competition package for $7,000. Driver Assistance Pro for another $1,700. Exec package for $2,250, which includes the Parking Assistance Plus package. So we've got $300 for remote engine start. M shadowline lights for another $250. The ventilated seats for $350. And that's it in terms of options. So total MSRP for this example is $86,795. You get a lot for the money. All right, take a little bit more detailed look at the interior. So this is the smoke gray aluminum rhombosil interior. A very nice interior trim, quite different than anything else you'll probably see. So up here on the door sill and of course on the center console area dashboard, this is what you're looking at for aluminum rhombosil, which I think also is on the, I think it's the i4, available at least on there. Right, so we got our X4M competition logo as well. A high gloss black. So I wish this was in aluminum rhombosil because this would have completed the look here on the interior. So a little bit contrasting interior trims. Our gear lever in leather, embossed with the M logo as well as a M stripe stitching. But not a bad place to be on any day. Get our heads-up display. Take a look at the back as well. All right, let's take a look at the rear seats. Now, I think the only potential issue here is the roof line. So you do perhaps run into some headroom issues for some passengers. But otherwise, looks like plenty of leg room. All right, let's take a look at the trunk. So there is something new, I believe, for the 22s. Hatch kicks open. So it's decent cargo area space, but the issue is the floor is a little bit high, and that's because it actually has a space saver spare included in this. So this is standard now for the X3M and X4M. I believe it used to be an option. So keep that in mind when ordering. You do have reduced cargo space because you're carrying around that spare as well. So powered by the S58, that's also in the M3 and M4 competition, so 503 horsepower, which is not too shabby for basically, it's technically it's a mid-size SUV, I guess, or excuse me, Sports Activity Coupe, SAC in BMW speak. I think it looks really good in Marina Bay Blue. So that's about it for a quick tour around the X4M competition out here in Sunnyvale. And we'll see you at the next video.